Hello friends, welcome back. BigDenoPlays. We're playing another game of Uprising, Curse of the Last Emperor. We've switched over to a different faction for one of the two factions that we played. And we are going to try for a 3-chapter story. And we're also probably going to use the expansion from this Uprising, which is an arch nemesis. So we'll do that as well, which will be a bit of fun. But yeah, we are here. So we are here back with the fantastic view of all the things happening in this game. There's a lot of things. Cool, so let's have a look at our two people. We've got Dugpa the Seer from the red guys, and then we've also got this guy. His name is Fëanor, and he's from this cream-coloured faction, who we're going to call the Druin. So we have Druin Soulsmith, Fëanor the Archon, which is pretty cool. And this ability is quite powerful, and then this ability is also quite powerful, Intuition. And then we've got Dugpa the Seer. Move 1 unit from reserve from the game to gain basically once per damn. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. If the troll was destroyed here, roll 1 black dice. Wow. Yeah, okay, cool. As always, lots happening in this game. I'm really excited to play a little bit more of this and see because my feelings on the game that I played were really positive. And I think the thing to keep in mind about this game that I was reflecting on is it looks like an area control game, but it's not. It's actually how do you score the most victory points, because that is how you win the game at the end. So I won the game that I played yesterday, even though my board presence wasn't great, because I had good victory points. So the longer game, we'll see. The longer game, I probably would have lost that had it gone for 3 chapters, because my board presence was so bad that I probably would have got overtaken in points in the 3rd chapter. So I'm going to try and play a little more carefully and more gradually increase, I think. So let's go through the refresh phase. Real Druid card. We have this Druid card here, which is Archery and Clash. You may re-roll any of your dice that do not show lightning bolts. Pretty awesome. Flip all your cards back up, regain your 8 action points, deal 3 new items, discard 3 new quests. Let's have a look at the quest board. So yeah, we have Forest Spirits, Tuathan Allies, and Nethersea Navigators. That one looks quite good. I'll probably go for that one. And then we have a Nethersea Compass. What does that do? When you discard this, when you use the command action to choose any explored hex, all other hexes are considered adjacent. Okay, so we can just use a sea tower ability. This is discard this to draw 1 feat. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Who can use that? Just Fëanor and Horn of the Brotherhood. Discard this, or replay may place units from another place. Their units from play into another player's combat. Destroy them after combat. Okay. Don't think I'll do that, but fair enough. Add 2 threat to all legions. The first player draws and reads the next event. Let's have a look, shall we? We have the Last Harvest. Is this one we had last time? I think it is. Everyone gets 2 food. Should we do a different one? I'm going to do a different one. Don't tell anyone. We're going to do this one. 3 bloody comets. That looks a bit scary. Choose a hero to roll the hero dice. If they roll 2 shields or 2 lightning bolts, we'll choose Dugpa the Seer. He's rolling 2 blues and 2 purples. It's our best chances, I think. 1 lightning bolt. So we don't get to reveal a druid. Place a horde at threat 4 in the Fog Grave. So a horde at threat 4 in the fog grave. This is the fog grave over here. So we have found the Lich Queen. All right. Here's the Lich Queen, not adjacent to a haven, anywhere in the fog grave. And again, this is sort of part of the strategy of the game. I was trying to eliminate them quickly last time, but maybe I send her further away. It does mean there's more curses out on the map. When she starts, she places a curse on her map as an immediate. Her lightning bolt ability is every horde in play gains a threat. Don't have to worry about that if she's meandering a distance away, so we'll do that. And then place one horde at threat 4 on a sea tower, empty if possible. And the horde that we're getting for this one is, oh, that's an advanced one, they're not supposed to be in there. Let's try this one, still an advanced one. All right, the siren. Okay, we had her as well. With the lowest guile on her hex. The siren. So I think we'll go here, and I think we'll go here. Dugpa has 0 guile, so Dugpa is immediately transported there. And that's it. Good. So that's the quest action done. Place an activation token on each horde card. Draw 2 feats from the feat deck. All right, so this is for Fëanor the Archon. Really interesting character. All right, so we've got Clash, Beastmasters, and ooh, I think we're almost certainly going to take this one because it gets us 3 resources. Might or Magic. I think we'll take Magic. And when you gain this, gain 3 resources. The other one goes to the bottom of the deck. Just for what it's worth, the other one was flip this, gain a shield for every Beastmaster here. Pretty good ability, there's only 2 Beastmasters. Dugpa the Seer. Alright, Dugpa flips this one. Oh, almost certainly taking that as well. And this one, Frenzy, lose a skull and gain a lightning bolt. No, we'll take this as well for the resources. Alright, so I think we'll take a might here. So we gain +1 might. And we get 3 resources. What do we want to build? I really liked the troll. So I think we'll take, yeah, I think we're just going to take 3 food. Yep. And then over here, gain 3 resources. I think we just definitely take 3 salt there, because salt is what these dudes want. Okay. That's the feats done. Build any units, walls and towers. I will do that now. I'll mull over that and I'll return shortly. All right, so what we went for, I've gone for the troll again. 3 basic tribesmen and a deadeye for the red clansman with a Dugpa from the crow. And for the Droon, I've gone for 2 elite units. So I've got an elite Beastmaster and an elite Rangers. And then I've got 2 Sword Sisters. So I'm going to get some free salt out of that, those Sword Sisters, because of this actions phase. Flip it. Yeah, so that's pretty pretty much, I probably want one more unit, but the cool thing about these champions is they have a ranger, which is an elite archer. You can have 2 of them, and they roll a purple in both the archery phase and the sword phase. I was trying to figure out a way to get figure out a way to get both, but that would have been basically my entire recruitment phase, and I don't think that is the approach to take. So, all right, I think we're ready to start the actions phase, which is right now. And so the first player is over here once again, the red champions. So let's actually start with an explore, because Dugpa is already on the sea tower. So he's there with the siren, not ideal, but Guragi Tower. Units and heroes here adjacent to any hex. Your heroes here pay 1 less for items on the market. Yeah, so we're going to go for that Druid's Ale, I think. So we gain 4. Wow. Remove any garrisons and place 2 skeletons here. Not ideal. Along with the siren, that is a real challenge. 4 salt though, pretty nice. Did I not? I left myself 1 food, I'm pretty sure. I know I'm going there, that's right. Cool, and that is all that happens when we reveal that. So, I am going to try for this Nether Sea Navigators. Yep, nice. So that's it, that's Dugpa the Seer's first turn. So, we'll go over here. With the actions phase, we're going to flip that to just immediately gain 2 salt, because there's 2 sword sisters in play. And that gets flipped. So I think we just move towards the sea tower to here, and then we'll explore that for an action. The Folger Stone Circle. If empty, place... Ooh. Okay, so we get 2 red. If empty, place 2 skeletons here. Okay. Each player gains 1 basic unit on a haven or any empty explored hex. I will take an archer on that one, and then the only explored hex that's empty, we're going to use this fog grave over here, and we'll also take an archer, I think, because it's a higher cost to us to purchase an archer. That's cool. So that was a move and an explore with Fëanor the Archon. So over here, so now we will move, no, actually we'll buy from the market. We're going to buy this Druid's Ale. And so that is free to buy, because, no, it's not free, it costs us 1 assault to buy. Because we're on a sea tower, it's -1 cost. So we will then immediately discard it to draw a feat. And while we're at it, we'll replenish it with Blackfire Archery. Pay assault to gain a white. Oh, that is awesome. It just goes there. And yeah, let's have a look at our 2 feats that we have. Ooh, it's going to be hard not to take the Leadership or Guile one. Archery and Clash. Flip this to place a basic unit. Discard this to place 1 destroyed unit back here. Necromancy. Oh, I do love a bit of Necromancy. It's a once per thing, but this is so powerful. I think I've got to take a Guile. Yep, we'll take the Guile, and that gets us 3 resources as well. So we are going to take 2 food. Actually, I think we'll just take 3 food. So that was an explore and a market. We will go over here. And I think we're actually just going to command and start this party straight away. So there's 2 skeletons here. We've got fire ore. Do we want to get, oh, maybe we'll get black fire before we do that? No, we'll go to the sea tower first. Yep. Yep, so we're just going to bring everyone over into this battle and hope that we have enough to defeat 2 skeletons. All right, so let's go over here once again. So in the combat round, we check terrain. We are in a forest, and a forest means that you can re-roll up to 2 dice in your archery phase. We are the only ones who have an archery phase. We have a purple and we have a white in our archery phase. So we'll re-roll our white, and then we're going to use the Clash, the Druid ability, which is over here. You may re-roll any of your dice that do not show lightning bolts before damage once per round. Okay, so we've killed 1 skeleton, great. That immediately gets us a victory point. And we've activated our lightning bolt ability, that's it. So we now move on to the clash round. So the skeleton's going to roll a red. We have a skeleton red, so we'll roll him. He rolls a blank, come on. We get a red, we get a purple, we get a white, we get 2 yellows, and we get the job done. So that skeleton's defeated, that's another victory point, and we suffered no losses in that clash. Good work. Come on, good work. All right. Feeling good. So that's the end of that. So yeah, we've gone move, explore, command. So we're back over here, we went explore, market. And now I think we will move explore here onto this unexplored hex. Brute guard. Gain 2 food. If empty, place 2 skeletons, and then place skeletons with other skeletons. Not ideal. But we gain 2 food. Cool, so Dugpa's there. He's on a Badlands. Badlands archer, rider units add their dice. We don't have any Vargs, so we don't get to do any archery with the Vargs. That's all right. Yep. If the troll was destroyed here after damage. That's interesting. Yep. This is going to be a challenge. That siren's a real problem for us, I think. We'll go back over to here. I think we're going to build a haven. It's 2. I probably, do I want to build a haven on the sea tower? I'm not sure. Depends what the sea tower is getting, I suppose. So yeah, we don't have to make that call yet. So we'll move explore on the sea tower over here. So final moves to there. Actually, is there any quests? Yeah, that's on a sea tower. We get an extra purple. Z-Guard. Gain 2 salt. Yuck. But then place 3 garrisons. Not ideal. 1, 2, 3 garrison. Alright, and we're happy with that directioning of the stuff. So finals there is explored. We've gained the 2 salt. It's going to be a mission to take them out, but I believe 3 whites. Ugh. It's on an ice waste, so no terrain effects. We will spend one of our food to command. We'll bring in the troll. We'll bring in this archer. We'll bring in this archer. Actually, we'll leave that archer and we'll bring these 3 tribesmen. So then the archer can support us when we lose some other ones. Okay, so we have a single archer, which is a white, and this is on a Badlands, which doesn't affect us. So once again, we'll just review. Before combat, use feats and items. Note all of our feats are in the clash round. Did I want to buy Blackfire? Pay salt to gain a white dice? Nah. Okay. No. We move on to the clash round. So both of us are rolling all of our dice. So I've got a white, 3 yellows, and a black against 2 reds. Really would have liked to kill one of those skeletons. Well, I've killed the skeletons, but I haven't rolled any shields. Let's hope the skeletons roll some misses. Come on, skellies. No, they roll 2. And they roll a lightning bolt, so it's not actually worth us doing anything. All right, well, we'll lose 2 tribesmen. And they go in the Chaos Graveyard. But we kill 2 skeletons, which means we gain 2 victory points. An even trade, a fair trade. Okay. So, good turns, good turns. Let's go over here. And I think we go again with a command, spending a food, and we bring everyone into this sea tower. Actually, do we buy something? Discard this when you use the command action to choose any unexplored hex. All other hexes are considered adjacent. We could attack the capital from anywhere. It seems fun. Do we want to attack the capital? No. No, we don't. All right, all of those, bringing it in to a level 3 garrison. Maybe I will buy Blackfire. 2 salt. Is that worth it? Yeah. I'll buy Blackfire for 2 salt, which goes down to 1 salt. So I have an archery thing before we do the move in. So we do have 1 more activation over here. Flip it to move your hero up to 3 hexes. That is incredible. That is incredible. Maybe we'll do a quest with Dugpa, actually. Choose a hex. Forest Spirit. If you're on a marsh hex. If you're on a sea tower. Yeah, we're going to go in here. This is a huge play. Huge play for the forces of the red guys. We've got a troll, 1 single warrior, and 2 archers against the siren and 2 skeletons. It's a bold play. It's a bold play. The siren and 2 skeletons. So the archery, they've got 1 red. We have our nothing. Come on. And us. 2 whites. Come on, Dano. Nothing. Come on. All right. Really would have helped if we got something there. 1 red, 2 red for skeletons, 1 purple, 1 yellow, and 3 whites for them. Let's roll them first. Need to see a lot of pus here. 4 is not pus, and a lightning bolt, which is going to place the siren away. So all of our troops are going to die, but we do have the troll being destroyed here ability, which could save our bacon. Let's have a look. That is what I rolled for them. So my roll is 1 black for the troll, Come on, troll. 2 whites. White. And then 1 yellow. Oh, that is a good roll from Deno. Alright, so we've got a shield. So we're blocking 1 damage. So we're down to 3 damage. The siren is going to teleport away. I've got 3 damage. I'm going to go read the timing thing of things, so I'll come back in a second. As always, handy dandy reference sheet here telling us the timing of things. So I've actually got a lightning bolt, which allows me to re-roll any of my dice that do not show lightning bolts. I don't want to do that. I can actually use my clash ability to remove 1 of my units from the game to gain another shield. And I am going to do that. So that guy's removed from the game. So it's going to get me another shield and a lightning bolt. The lightning bolt again, not doing anything, but the shield is quite good, I think. That will get me, oh, actually, do I do an elite unit? Do I get rid of a Varg to destroy? See, this is a, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to lose the troll and an archer. So they go to the Chaos Graveyard. But, because I've used the shield and the lightning bolt, but then if the troll was destroyed here, I roll a black dice and do damage. So I'm going to assign 3 damage to the siren. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use the black. So the siren will activate and move away. There's no curse, so yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we can't use lightning bolts against the siren, that's fine, because we couldn't anyway. So if this rolls 1 hit at least, then we kill the siren. If it rolls 2, we can kill the skeleton as well. It does 1, so we're going to kill the siren. Yeah, we kill the siren. So if destroyed, gain 1 and 1 per guile. We have 1 guile. So we destroy her. We gain 2 victory points. And we are still in a clash, unfortunately, with 2 little skeletons, but it was a good turn. So we go back to another clash. We do have the option to kill another guy. I don't really want to kill another guy, but yeah, we lost our troll, but that's okay because we should be able to recruit him back. Into another clash round against the skeletons. It's a shame we lost the troll. I do have the ability to remove some of my units from reserve from the game, but I will not. I will kill a tribesman, which doesn't impact us, and I will kill both of their skeletons. Come on. 1, 2, up to 6 victory points. Dugpa the Seer is successful. Good work, Dugpa. Okay, that's the end of his turn. We're going to go into a combat now over here with Fëanor, who is going to command a second time, spending the food, which I've already done, against a level 3 garrison. So we have a purple and a white in the archery phase, and they have 3 whites. It's not on a forest. We will pay a salt to gain an additional white. So we'll roll 3 whites for them, 1 skull. We roll a purple and 2 whites for us. Yes, a skull and a thing. So we killed 1 level and a shield, so we blocked theirs, which is awesome. So we're now going to combat. They're rolling a blue, 2 yellows and a white. That's a lot. Oh, 3. That's awful. What can we do about that? Not a lot. That's okay. We had 2 yellows, a purple, a red, and a white. So we've got 3 against us. 1 shield, 2 lightning bolts. Okay, we've killed them. We can re-roll any of our dice that do not show lightning bolts. So we'll re-roll this yellow. I don't think there's a shield on there, so it doesn't matter. We've already won. Yep. Okay. So we lose 1, which will be one of our spear singers, and they go into the Imperial Graveyard. But we get 2 points for defeating them. 1, 2, and yeah. They did 3 hits, didn't they? Yep, so we'll lose 2. 2 Blade Swordmaster people. All right. So I'm just going to do their last action now because it's just build a haven for 2 stuff on that sea tower. That's nice. And good work. Is that right? So I explored twice, I moved twice, I commanded twice, I bought a market and I havened. Yep. So over here, I am going to do a quest and we're going to use Forest Spirit maybe? Choose a hex with a curse, fire, no. Nether Sea Navigators. Yep, we're going to use Nether Sea Navigators and do this quest. So we will roll 1 red, 1 yellow, 2 purple, and 2 blue. Dulpa to try and conclude this Nether Sea Navigators quest. And we're on a sea tower, so we roll an extra purple. Two lightning bolts, which is excellent. 3 skulls, which is excellent. So we can discard any items from the market. I'm going to discard all the items from the market. And grab 3 new ones. 1. Mask of the Gen. Discard this to turn any 2 dice of any player to any side you want in any role outside of combat. Drakotha Ruins Archery. Okay. And Ixal Leaves. That's just a, yep, fine. We also solved it, so each player gains 1 resource for each shield and lightning bolt you rolled. Discard this quest. So we rolled 2 lightning bolts, so we gain 2 resources. I will grab 2 food for this guy. And over here, I am going to grab 2 crystals, because crystals are the key. And then our last action is to build a haven on that sea tower at a cost of 3. Okay. Oh, you don't get any resources from that. That sucks. Yeah, I think I'll actually build it on Bruthgard then. I could have just done that a turn earlier. Yep, no, that's fine. I want the food. Okay, cool. So that's the end of the action phase. We move on to the Nemesis phase. Activate legions and hordes once for each person on them. And so the Lich Queen has an activation token on her, so she's going to activate. Her priority is to go for place a curse, move the horde 1 hex, not farther from the capital, a hex with a haven, a hex with a fewers, an empty hex, any other hex. So I think she'll go there. There's already one of those. I'm going to assume that doesn't matter, and we'll place a second one there. And that is all for her. Fine. Dulpa, come on. Get a sea tower. And then we go into production phase. So We gain 4 food. From that, 1 plunder and 1 salt. And then we also, from our terrain, gain 1 of each plus 2 food. So 3 food, plus 1 and 1. Plus we also gain a victory point for our home base where we still have a haven. And then over here, we're gaining 3 salt, 2 plunder. That was an impactful change actually. And 1 food. Plus the sea tower that we're on gets us 2 salt. And our home base gets us a salt, plus a victory point, plus a plunder and a food. Another victory point there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, 2 victory points. 2 skeletons, 3 of those, plus the 2 victory points just earned then. Excellent. The Empire scores 1 for each hex with a garrison. That is 4. And 1 for every legion in play, 2 for every faction in the Imperial Graveyard. We have our 2 Sword Sisters. Over here, it's 1 for every curse. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 curses in play, plus a Lich Queen, plus 1, 2. So also just on par. Okay, everyone's back. Return all units from the graveyard to the reserve, and then players score 2 points for each of their havens in play, and X for special hexes. I think I already scored those, and 1. Yep. So we're going to score 4 for both of us. So we're on 11 points for both of us. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we now have this Omens phase, and the way this works, the first player rolls their hero dice. So it's 1 red, 2 purple, 2 blue, and a yellow. If we roll 4 skulls, 2 shields, or 2 lightning bolts, which we do, 6 skulls, then we draw the top 2 omens and we discard 1. So these are the omens, and this is for the arch nemesis. Arch nemesis. So we have drawn this one and this one. Let's have a look at these together. Not even looked at these. The lesser omen of the Kraken. And this one is the lesser omen of the Harvester. Okay, so I think, do we have to do those? That's bad. Remove 1 hex with no curse from the game and then place a curse there. So I think we'll discard this one. And so now we have to do this. Place 2 skeletons on any empty hex with no X, then discard 1 deck from the quest deck for every player. Alright. Place 2 skeletons on any empty hex with no X if possible. Okay, so it has to be, we'll go here and we'll go here. Cool. And then discard 1 card from the quest deck for every player. 1, 2. So it's the next turn. We reveal a druid card. So that's Tree Mother. Place your cheapest unit. Oh, that's awesome. I like that one. Flip all of your face down cards back up. Excellent. Just that one. Regain our 8 action points. And we're going to get rid of these because we don't like any of these. I actually did like one of them, but ooh, a hidden village. When you gain this place, any player's haven here This is not a hex and cannot gain a target or units. That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually really cool because that'll get you victory points and resources. You need 3 guile though. Ooh, I might take it. Drakenhof Shield, Archery and Clash. I can pay that with anyone. Pay 2, plunder to gain a shield, nice. Or Arbid Warpaint, discard this to gain a red. Ooh. Arbid Warpaint. Okay, what are our quests? Willing to fight the butchers, scorched earth, offensive, free captives, rangers imperative. Place 1 basic on each of your havens. That's strong. I like that a lot. So when a horde activates, place 1 basic unit of any of their havens. Really good. Really good. Druidic Prophecies. I need 2. Koloth Migration. Yeah. You may draw a new quest. Place 1 rider unit on any of your havens. Okay. Great quests. Our new first player is the left player. Add 2 threat to all legions and hordes in play. Unfortunately, the Lich Queen is now threat 6. Slave revolts. That is upside down, Deno. Every player may pay 2 resources to place 2 basic units on any of their havens or on any explored empty hex. Okay, that is excellent. So 2 resources, so I'll pay 2 food here and place 2 basic units. We'll place 2 basic archers there. So it's time to move in, I think. And the other guys, let's just spend 2 plunder. And we'll put 2 spear singers on any empty unexplored hex. Is that what it said? Empty, explored empty hex. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. Place 2 legions at threat 5 on the capital. The Executioner. Every player places 1 elite unit from play or the reserve in the Imperial Graveyard. That's a bit rubbish. Come out and play. That's cool. And she is at threat 5. Her target is... Man, these are such cool little things. Look at this. This is sick. The Executioner. That's awesome. So she's placed on the capital. 2 legions at threat 5 on the capital. And then we place 1 skeleton with other skeletons. We'll place that here. We place a 2nd legion, and the 2nd legion that we have is the Imperial Guard. Immediate. Place its target. Place 1 garrison on every hex with a garrison. That sucks. So if you can't place a garrison here, they just score a victory point. These go to level 2s. And the Imperial Guard. They are also there. We place their target. So they are 12. And placing a target is... place a target on 1 faction's haven with the fewest units. So we'll go here. And that is the end of resolving that card. So we now place an activation token on each of those. 1, 2, 3. And then we move on to the build phase. So we're going to draw 2 feats. So we're going to draw the top two. Oh, 3 guile. Actually, yeah, we don't need to because we can buy any item we want. Archery and clash. If your enemy has more units or threat here, gain a blue. Yeah, hit and run. I'm taking hit and run. That sounds unreal. I love the 3 resources and the extra dice, but that is a cool ability. And Dugpa the Seer, we have archery. If you have 2 Vargs here, gain a +1. Likely to be that one. Discard this to remove any, destroy 1 skeleton or garrison for each of your removed units. I think we'll take that because I think we're going to have some Vargs. Alright. Build any units, walls or towers from your reserves with cash. We shall return. Okay, we've tapped ourselves out pretty much. So we've got our second elite archer and 2 normal archers there. And we have recruited everything that we've got except for the troll. I really wanted to get the troll out, but the resources I had just didn't work out. So I think what I want to try and do is press inwards this year, this fight, this particular phase. So let's see how that goes inwards and prepare for those executioners and guardsmen and all sorts of things. See if we can get ready for that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of our recruit phase. So we're on to the action phase. We are starting over here. Now the reason I was okay with leaving 1 little guardsman and 2 guardsmen here is I think we're going to try for this quest, which is called the Willing to Fight quest. Willing to fight. We're willing to fight. So if your hero's on a hex with enemy units, so we're going to move 1 onto a quest with enemy units, and then we will do this quest. So we're going to get to roll a red for that, plus we have a red, plus we have 2 purple, plus we'll do a white and a yellow. Yeah, actually, did I want to buy it? I don't have any salt left. I could buy the Drakenhof shield for just freebie. Nah, that's fine. Big roll, Dano. 3 skulls, come on. So we've solved it. That gains us a victory point for the white faction. And when we solve it, place 1 basic unit on each of your havens. And then every other player places a basic unit on each of their havens or an unexplored hex. And that's good. So that one gets discarded. Willing to fight. All right. So we're now here. So we are going to move explore with our boss here onto this hex with some plunder. So we gain 2. Oh, we remove any skeletons. Cool, those 2 are removed. Then place 2 garrisons here. Okay, Mr. Garrison. Each player draws 1 feat and then discards 1 feat. Alright, so Dugpa draws action. Discard this to gain 1 item from the market discard, even if you could not use it. And we discard a feat. Well, do I want to get rid of this troll one? Because I haven't got my troll back. I don't really think I'm going to use Dark Ritual again, so I'm going to take that and discard that. And Fionor, he's going to get Clash, pay 1 to show a single skull before damage assassins. Don't think so. You may use any item if no, we'll discard assassins. I should have also said that on Fionor's turn, I'm going to use Sword Masters to gain 4 crystals. 4 salt. Salt for the Salt Throne. Cool, so that was that explore. And that is Dumpa's first turn done. So do I want to do any more quests? Yeah, I want to do that Koloth migration. If you're on a Badlands, I'm not on a Badlands. That's okay. So we're back over here. Let's explore the hex that we're on. And we flip this one and we find ourselves with black ice. It's not empty, so we reinforce. And then we place one skeleton with other skeletons. I think we'll go there. It's the only good place to go. Place an activation token. Alright, I think we'll go the Lich Queen. And we'll have to try and take her out. We might be able to do that. We've got some options. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we're there and we gain 3 crystals. I don't think I did that. And that's done. And the Lich Queen. Okay, she's 6 though. Because we can send our troops there from the sea tower to that location. Yep. It's not a great play at this point because I really want to use our items. All right. Suppose we can come back that way. Yep. Intriguing. I'm having a good time. This is cool. Okay, so we're back here to Dugpa the Seer. So yeah, we're gonna command. We're gonna move into this hex here with Duncanholm, and we'll bring in Archer, 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 and both of our little tribesmen. So the archery phase, we are going first. Oh yeah, we're going to discard our Gravedigger to pick up an item from the discard pile, even if we couldn't use it. Discard this to turn any 2 dice of any player to any sides you want in any role outside of combat. No. If you have a tower here, no. Discard this to any 1 die. Every player may place their units from play into another player's combat. Discard this when you use the command action. Oh, Druid's Ale. Discard this to draw 1 feat. I will do that. Thank you very much. I'll just take another feat. Discard this to gain 1 basic unit to any of your havens for every Horde and Legion in play. That'll be useful next turn, but it won't be useful this turn. That's a shame. Alright. Okay, I did just a little bit of combat, but I realised that we're on a forest, and so our archery is re-rolled. So they're level 2, 2 whites. That one gets re-rolled. 2 hits and shield. Ours is 3 archery. Oh, 2 hits and 2 shields, and we re-roll that one. 3 hits and 3 shields. Get that up here. Destroyed. So 2 victory points takes us to 13. And that's good. That's a good turn of events. Now we have a decision to make. All right. Do we build a haven there? Do we build a haven? We'll get us plunder. Don't really need plunder. Need food. So we're going to move back to the sea tower, and we're going to use the sea tower's ability to command and we're going to leap straight over to the Lich Queen. It's a risk, but we have our abilities that we can utilise, which might help us, hopefully. We're going straight for the Lich Queen. Whew. So she's got 2 activation tokens on her, so I really want to try and knock her out. Okay, so she's only rolling 2 whites. This is before damage, her roll thing. Okay, so, and this combat is on a ice waste, so there's no effect. So we're going to pay her salt to gain an extra white dice, and we also gain a blue dice for us. So our archery round is our elite archer with a purple, 1 white archer, an extra white archer, and then a blue from our archery and clash. Our enemy has more units. So this is our roll for the archery round. Come on, Deno. 2 wounds plus a shield. 1, 2. She could, of course, roll some shields to block that, but that's fine. She does not. She rolls 1, but we rolled a shield, so we block her attack. Okay, so now she's rolling a purple, 2 yellows, and 2 whites in combat. And we are rolling similar, but we also get a blue. So let's see her roll. Come on. Okay, that's pretty good. 3 plus a shield. Leave that there. So we are blue, white, purple, red, yellow. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have 2 lightning bolts. There's nothing stopping us from using those lightning bolts, and she rolled none, which is huge. So our lightning bolts are, you may re-roll any of your dice that do not show a lightning bolt, or place your cheapest unit in reserve on the field. So we can't do that, but we will re-roll this red. Damn it. All right. Okay, so we do 1, 2, 3. He does 1, 2, 3. Block 1, block 1. So we're both doing 2. So this guy's down to 2. 1, 2. We will lose our soul sister and this archer. And this goes in the chaos graveyard. This is a huge roll, this one, Deno. Huge roll. So she is 1 yellow and 3 whites. I don't think there's any lightning bolts on those. 2 skulls and a shield. That's awful. Us, 1 blue, 1 purple, and 1 red. Just looking for anything I can use here to help us with this roll. She hasn't rolled any lightning bolts. Yep. Alright, come on down. 3 damage. No shields though. So we're losing all of our troops, but we are killing the Lich Queen. That's old man dies, little girl lives. Fair trade. Die, Lich Queen. So she's been defeated, and we gain 3 victory points for that. 1, 2, 3. Which is awesome. Fëanor is all the way over there though. It's okay. Move, 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 explore. Yep, okay. So, for each faction in the Chaos Graveyard, Dugpa. I reckon we're going to move and explore this one here. It's going to get us 2 salt. It's not empty, so we are going to reinforce. Oh no, it says place a skeleton with other skeletons. That's bad, Deno. So we're getting a horde. Alright, I think we put a horde here. So we're going to remove those, and we're going to flip a horde, and the horde that we flip is the bloodworm. So let's reveal over here, place skeletons. If there are ever 3 skeletons, replace a new horde. There, place a horde. Using the current event, so we are threat 5. So the bloodworm has appeared. Immediate effect, place 1 curse on any hex with no X. So curse is going to go here. And the bloodworm is going to go here. The Imperial Guard are going to go before him, so they're going to fight him. That's alright actually, I'm okay with those two chomping each other up. Cool. Yep, so Dugpa is here. So, are there any quests that Dugpa can go for next turn? Yeah, Koloth Migration. Every other player, you may draw a new quest. Yep. If your hero's on a bad lands, he's not. Okay. We haven't got a lot of actions left, so I think we will move. I don't think we are actually going to go for I don't think we're going to go for another attack this turn. I think we might just hold out. So is there anything from the market we want to buy? Let's buy that hidden village. 3 salt, hidden village. When you buy this, when you gain this, place any player's haven. We'll place ours there. This is not a hex and cannot target or gain units. That's done. Over here, we are going to command, and we're going to bring in the Vargs and these little dudes. Actually, you might keep 2 of them back. And let's bring 2 of our archers over. Yep, I like that better. Alright. So, it's a 3-level thing, but we have some Vargs in combat, and we have 2 of them, which means during archery we gain a yellow for rolling, plus 2 whites, and this is a thing. So this is our roll for the archery phase. 1 shield, better than nothing. And this is their roll in the archery phase. 3 shields and a skull, so no damage in the archery phase. Combat phase though, 2 blues, 2 yellows, and a white for them. So let's roll theirs first. 3 skulls. Okay. Our roll, 2 reds, a yellow, 2 whites, and that's all. We don't have any. Yeah, it's a real shame we didn't have that. Cool. Oh, that's amazing. So we've destroyed them. We've activated a skull. Sorry, a lightning bolt. So we could. Yeah, we'll re-roll this and see if we can get another shield, I guess. Oh. So we just lose 1 unit. We'll lose a tribesman. Already got them in there. We kill that, which is 1, 2, 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3 victory points. And we have liberated Shadow Dawn. That's a cool name. I feel like I actually was writing a D&D campaign once that was called something to do with Shadow Dawn. It's a cool name. I like it. All right. we're back over here to Feanor. 2 actions left. We've got a Haven out, which is what I really wanted to do. Is there any more items worth buying? Oh, always discard this to remove an activation token from any Legion or Horde. It doesn't say when you place a Horde that you put an activation token on it, which is cool. So the Bloodworm's not going to activate. Druid Witcher, Drakenol Shield, Abad Warpaint. Let's do a quest. So any quests that we want to get. Druidic Prophecies. When the Horde activates, place a basic unit of any player on any of their havens. It's a risk, this one. Yeah, actually I don't think it's worth doing that one. Koloth Migration? No, let's leave that for him. We'll just move to here and we'll explore there. Need some more crystals, I think. The Grim Fangs. Uh-oh, place 2 skeletons with other skeletons. I've done a terrible thing. Alright, if empty, it is, we place 2 skeletons here. Uh-oh. Alright, so we've got 2 more hordes coming up. That's terrible. Alright, so the horde down here is the Counter of Omens. So note to self, it's a terrible decision to do an explore in the last action of the turn. These are all going to be threat 7. 13. Oh, look at this. This is tragic. And the next one is the Banished. So he's up here. He's 26. Oh, set the Banished threat to 5. And this guy gets 2 skeletons with him. That's great stuff. I'm really happy about that turn of events. Well done, Feanor. You doofus. I hope that was worth 2 salt, you chump. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so Dugpart, he's going to go for a Haven here on Shadow Dawn. And then we're also going to complete a quest. And we'll attempt to complete a quest, which is Koloth Migration. So he's going to roll 2 purple, 1 red, 1 yellow, and 2 blue. And he's going for Koloth Migration. Yep. You may draw a new quest. I didn't roll a lightning bolt. I get 2 food. And we will draw a new quest. No, we won't actually, because it's going to get discarded. So we will not do that. That is the end of our action phase. It was a bad last couple of turns there. I was feeling pretty in control, but it's now gone awful. Okay. Nemesis phase. Activate legions and hordes once for each activation token on them. So the Imperial Guard is going to go. The Imperial Guard will move towards their target. And so their target is our haven. Let's just make sure I'm right about that. Activate a legion. Place a garrison here. So they want to place a garrison there, but there is already maximum, so they gain a victory point. Closer to its target. Hex with a haven, hex with fewest enemy units, and empty hex. Nope, so the only option that it has is to go here. So the Imperial Guard will move on to the Bloodworm, where combat will ensue. Cool. All right, so we're going to do combat between the Bloodworm and the Imperial Guard. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm going to go check, but I think that's how it works. Correct. It's not the Count of Omen's Dinner, you spud. It's the Bloodworm. All right. So both are level 5. Combat ability gain 1 on archery in Badlands. We don't know, so we don't get any benefit there. And place a curse here. After damage, once per combat. So if they destroy them, do they get the bonus? Surely not. If they do, that's cooked. I'm in trouble. All right, so Imperial Guardsmen, 1 blue and 2 white in the archery phase. 2 skulls and 2 reds for the Bloodworm. 1 skull and a lightning bolt. So we place a curse there. So the Bloodworm goes down by 2, 1, 2, and the Imperial Guard go down by 1. And that's it. So we now go into the first clash phase. So it's 1, 2, 3 reds for the Bloodworm. 2 skulls. And for the 2 blues, 1, 2, a red, a yellow, and a white. So 2 skulls. Okay, so it's another 2. So the Bloodworm is getting crushed by these Imperial Guardsmen. Shields, baby, shields. All right, the Bloodworm's last dying assault. 2 skulls, you legend. Blue, red, yellow, white, white. Oh, look at this. So he's down to 2. And he is defeated. So I'm going to go and look up what happens when the Bloodworm is defeated, if the Imperial Guard actually get the victory points. But that is the first activation. The second activation is the Executioner moving here towards our haven, and we're going to have a combat with Dugpa, 2 wargs, and a thing. And this is going to be a interesting challenge. We are on an ice waste again, so there's no benefit there. Archery phase, white and 2, 1 blue and 2 white for the Executioner. Oh, that's an awful roll. What's our... I can't see anything, so I'll look it up at another time. Let's dive into this combat. We have blue and 2 whites for the Executioner. Yeah, I looked it up. I couldn't find it, so yeah, we'll just look it up. We'll just put it on the forums or something. Let's do this combat, the Executioner. Come on, Deno. Not sure on if they get the victory points. I'm going to assume not, and we'll see if I'm wrong. Later on, I'll check the forums. We're in this combat. We're going to roll a yellow from our Vargs and 2 whites in our archery phase. And that's it. Ooh, a shield and 2 skulls. Nice. However, they're rolling a blue and 2 whites. 1 skull, so we do 2 damage. 1, 2. That is amazing. There is no target here, so they don't gain a purple. Alright, so they're rolling a black. Oh, yuck. A purple and 2 yellows. That is awful. That is awful. Alright. Ugh. 4 and a lightning bolt. After damage, remove your most expensive unit from player from reserve. No, not the troll. He's out of the game, the troll. That sucks. Alright, so 4 damage is terrible for us. Well, let's see if we can do anything. 1, 2 there. 4 damage is going to kill us. We just need to do 3 damage back. Come on, Dano. 2 damage and a lightning bolt. So place your cheapest unit and resources from the reserve here. Okay, so we can activate abilities. So we've blocked 1, we've done 2, and we're going to re-roll our red. Come on, Dano. That means we can re-roll the white as well now. Okay, so we do 3 damage, which is enough to defeat the Executioner. We block 1 of the incoming damage, which means we still have a Varg left. And so we survive the onslaught of the Executioner. If destroyed, remove her target and gain 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Her target is removed. And that is an excellent turn of events for us. Close. Close run thing. No other activations in this enemy phase. So, ooh. We've done really well here. We've lost some units, but we're sort of controlling the situation reasonably well, I think. All right, so let's go on to the production phase. Gain resources based on your total havens. So 2, 1, and 5. 2, 1, and 5. And then we're also getting from the board 2 crystals, 3 salt, 1 plunder, and then 3 food. For here, we're also getting 1 victory point there, so we'll mark that now. For here, we're getting 2 crystals, 1, 2, and 1, 1, and 1, so 3, 1, and 1. And then on our mat, we're getting 5 crystals, 2 plunder, and 1 food. All right. And we gain 1 victory point, 2 victory points for that. Then we move on to the scoring phase. So the Empire scores 1 for each hex with a garrison. 1, 2, 3. So the Empire, 1, 2, 3. Plus 1 for every legion in play, just the Imperial Guard. And 2 for every faction in the Imperial Graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5, 6, because they also killed the Chaos Legion Horde thing. So that's not good for us. Chaos scores 1 for every curse in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes to 13. 1 for every horde in play. There's currently 2 hordes in play, and there's only 1 faction in there. We score 2 for each of our havens in play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're not going to spend resources yet. We're on to the Omen phase. The first player, so this is now Feanor, is going to roll his dice. Red, 2 purple, and we'll go 2, 1 of each of those. And we'll see what we can roll for the Omens phase. Wow, that is 5, 6 skulls. That's a good roll. So we'll flip the top 2 Omens, and we have the Greater Omen of the Harvester, and we have the remove 1 hex, except, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, So if we choose this Lesser Omen of the Empress, two arch nemesis are going to come out. So I think we choose this one. Every player places one adjacent to their home hex with a curse if possible, which is going to mean another horde appears down here. And this time we have the False Messiah. Place the False Messiah on the haven with the most units. There he is. So that's down here. And then we're placing a skeleton there. He's coming in at 5. And that's going to immediately engage him in a combat. So that's exciting. From the Omens phase. So let's do it. So we have more threat there. So our archery phase, we're getting a blue. We will pay a crystal to gain a white. We also have 2 whites and a purple. So our archery phase is pretty good. 2 damage plus a shield. His archery phase is 3 whites. So we block and we do 2. Huge. So we don't get our blue anymore, but we get 1 purple, 2 whites and a yellow. Come on. Amazing roll, Deno. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And we block 1. He's rolling a red, 2 blues and a white. Don't roll any shields, you pus bucket. You false messiah. Oh, he rolled a shield and 2 block. Okay. So he blocks 1 of our incoming hits, so we knock him down 1, 2. And he does 2 back to us, but we block 1. So he does 1 damage, we'll kill our little chick there. So everyone's returned from graveyards at this point. So that means that guy's lost for the turn. That's a shame. All right, next round. Blue and 2 whites for them. Oh, it's a bad roll for us. A purple and 2 whites. That's amazing, Deno. So we lose an archer, but we defeat the false messiah. If destroyed, gain 3 victory points or 1 of your units here. Gain red on a hex with a haven or imperial units during the clash phase. Alright, so he also has a red. Lightning bolt. Remove a haven of any player from play once per combat. Alright, well, I think we'll remove his. He's in the best position. If destroyed, gain 3 or 1 of your units here. Alrighty, we'll take 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is our last turn of the game. False Messiah, awesome. Lots of little interactions that we need to work out. So I will pause the game as we need to read up on Arch Nemesis. We're definitely going to have the Harvester appear, but we're going to reveal our last Druid card for the game, which is you and your enemy ignore all skulls. The silence. Cool. So those 3 available. And then we will flip all your cards face down, back up. So fire and all, very good. And regain our action points. Deal 3 new items and 3 new quests. A healing potion. Traders Guild of the Norn Guard and the Urn of Malice. That one goes away. Quest. Instruction of the Druids. Deepling allies. And Druid sacrifice. Cool. And plus the first player token to the right. I'm going to go read about the omens thing. Okay, pretty straightforward. So we're going to add 2 threat to everyone. So there's 7 for the counter of omens, not ideal. 4 for the Imperial Guard, actually fine. Go after the counter of omens. And this guy is already at max of 5. So yeah, we're just going to do Chaos gains 2 victory points because we had to resolve a quest when he appeared. And now, because of this, the Harvester is going to appear and he is going to be our arch nemesis for the game, the Harvester. Alright, cool. Where's the Harvester, Deno? That guy looks so cool. King of Plagues. Right, Harvester. There he is, look at him. Oh, the Harvester. Cool. So we are going to bring him on, but first we have to read our event. The event that we have is Guidance of the Druids. Choose a hero to roll their hero dice. Well, we'll definitely choose Dugpa the Seer. 1 might, 1 white, 2 blue and 2 purple. If we roll 6 symbols, every player draws a feat. 2, 2, 2. Come on, Deno. Deno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. We draw 1 feat. Archery and clash. Archery. Reroll up to 2 of your dice. Ambush. That is awesome. Okay, and so now we ignore everything else that's written on that, and we just bring in the Harvester. Where do we place the Harvester? The Harvester is placed as follows, Deno. Placement side first, initiative order. Oh, you do this. That's good to know. Oh. Skeletons do not become hordes or go to the graveyard and are worth 0. They gain 1 in archery. Place the Harvester at threat 5 in any empty hex. Place 1 activation token per player on this card. Activate the Harvester once in the event and Nemesis phases. Oh my god. Do not remove activation tokens when you activate him. So he's 5. Activation. Place the Harvester in a different hex with a curse if possible. Activate all skeletons twice. Alright, I'm glad that we had kept our troops protecting the havens. For each activation token, place a skeleton here. Alright, so this is going to be crazy fun. The Harvester. So there's 2 skeletons, each activation token. Place the Harvester on a different hex. Okay, so if we started here, and then we place him on one with a curse, if possible, we could put him here and turf the Imperial Guard, but that could be fine. Has to come on with a curse. So let's go where Feanor is, I reckon. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so now activate all skeletons twice. So this skeleton, if we go and have a look at our handy dandy book, activate a skeleton. Move all skeletons 1 hex, but do not leave a curse. So in all instances here, he's going onto this, and there's no skeletons here because they turned into... Who did they turn into? Oh yeah, that's right, they turned into the false prophet. Okay, so it's just that one skeleton who's facing off against a purple and a white for my archery on a forest. Sit down. All right, now skeletons do not become hordes or go to the graveyard. And they gain 1 red in archery. Okay, well I rolled a shield. So he gets a skeleton back. For each activation token, activate all skeletons twice. Yep, so that skeleton comes back. So we're now rolling that. 3, including a shield. 2 rather. He comes back again. I'm just going to roll these again. Got him. Okay. And that's it. That's it. All right, that's the deployment of the harvester. That's unreal. That's scary stuff. Okay, so now we go on to the place an activation token on each Imperial Guard banished. We're under the pump over here, but we've got some things happening. Let's hope we can finish that off. Victory points, Deno. It's victory points for a druid sacrifice. We're on to the build phase. Oh no, this is the last chapter, so we do that twice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll be back. Let's get into the final turn, friends, of this amazing game of Uprising. So we recruited pretty much every unit we had available except for this guy. We ran out of cash. We've got some amazing stuff over here to try and take on the harvester, and I think our best play is to literally go for it straight away. However, there is a quest that lets us remove a curse, and I think we want to go for Druid Sacrifice. So we're going to start that with Dugpa the Seer, 2 blue, 2 purple, a white and a yellow. We need to get 2 successes to solve this quest, and this is a big roll. This quest will actually be hugely impactful if we get this right done. So come on, Deno. Oh, we did it. So we got a shield and we got 2 lightning bolts, only 2 skulls, but it's okay. Shield, lightning bolt. So we can discard a revealed druid. Or we can just discard the quest. We're going to discard the quest. So we gain 1 victory point for succeeding at the quest. And we also get to solve it, choose a hex with a curse. We are going to remove the curse from the harvester's location. And that was a good quest for us. So we're going to go straight into combat with the harvester. We're going to command. We've only got 1 command left, 1 food, but that's okay. So let's move our 2 archers, our other 2 archers, and our Warg Rider guy, what's he called? He's called a Beastmaster, into there with our boss. So the harvester's threat 5, we are threat 5, so we do not get a blue dice in archery, but the harvester, he's rolling a purple and 2 reds in the archery phase. Get out of here. Oh. Okay, lightning bolts galore, but he only rolls 1 skull. So he gains an activation token and 2 shields once per phase. So he's got 3 activation tokens. That's bad. But he only did 1 skull. We get to roll 2 purples and 2 whites. And yep, we are actually going to flip that to gain 1 for every sword sister and player, which is going to gain us 3 salt, and we'll spend salt, 4 salt rather, we'll spend assault to gain an extra white. We can reroll up to 2 of our dice in this archery phase. So we will reroll these 2. So we've blocked 1 of his incoming. And we've done 3. He rolled no shields, so we have done 3 damage to this guy. Come on! Oh no, he rolled 2 shields, that's right. But we can use our lightning bolt to bypass 1 of his shields. So we're doing 2 damage to him. Come on! So he's down to 3. He's still rolling so many dice. And he kills 1 of ours, which will be our archer. Is that right? He rolled, 1 skull. Okay. So we move into the next round, and he still does not have more threat than us, so we're not going to roll a blue. We're going to roll a red, 2 purples, and a white. And that's it for us. He's rolling a black, 2 blues and 2 reds. A black, 2 blues and 2 reds. That's such an awful thing to roll. Oh, 4 plus a lightning bolt. He gains an activation token and 2 stuff. He's going to rampage on us. So he's done 4. So we're probably in trouble. But let's see how we go. Is he definitely? Yeah, okay. 3 and a lightning bolt. We could activate this. You and your enemy ignore all skulls. He rolled no shields. We've done, no, he rolled 2 shields because he rolled a lightning bolt. So we can do 2 damage to him, but we lose every one of our units for the privilege of that. Or we can use ours to place our cheapest unit from the reserve here, which will get us 1 more crack at him when he's down to 1. 1, 2, down to 1. Yep, if he's at 1, he's still rolling the same. That is unreal. Or we just go and we try again and hope for a better roll or a worse roll from him. Yep, so we're going to activate this ability here. You and your enemy ignore all skulls. Once per combat. It's a risk, but let's see if he rolls worse this time. He doesn't activate any lightning bolts. So we are a chance. He's done 4 damage. So he only does 3 damage and we do 2. So we take him down to 1. 1, 1. We're going to get to roll blue. So we'll lose our white. We'll lose our red. We'll lose a purple. So they all go over here. But we take him down to 1. All right. So we got a purple, and he's going to roll the same. We need to see no lightning bolts here. But we do roll blue now. This is a huge roll, come on. Okay, he's rolled no lightning bolts, which means he's got no shields. He's going to do 5 damage, which is going to kill everyone. But I just need to roll a skull on one of these, and I kill that fucking arch nemesis. Come on, Deno. Deno! So I can also place this guy down as well in reserve. I just defeated the halves, see how sick's that? If destroyed, gain 9 victory points. You may give them to any player. Well, let's give him 5, so he goes to 31. And let's give the other guy 4. So he goes to 31. Eternal slumber. That was unreal. That was so sick. So place 2 skeletons here. For each activation token, place 1 skeleton here. I think that was where it was initially placed, which was here. So which may have meant those skeletons activated. I'll do some research. It's a sort of, for a game that's got a very simple dice mechanic, yeah, there's a lot of like little nuances and complexities which I like. Great turn from Feyenoord. Need to get some food now. Okay. We're going to spend a food from here to move down and try and take down the counter of omens. We've got a full troop of Vargs, tribesmen, and a dead eye. Now the counter of omens is 7. I need my hero to be there to get the bonus for my Vargs. So I guess we move twice. Is there any items that I want to buy? Probably not. Don't have any items anyway. Can't afford any. Healing potion. Discard this to place 1 of your units destroyed here on any of your havens. Yep, so the hero will move twice down here to the counter of omens. And we will hope for the best. This is probably up against it. 5 white dice in the combat phase, in the archery phase. Get out of here. I wonder if I'd be better off reinforcing my garrison and actually waiting for him to come to me, because I get tower defences and wall defences. Yep. I'm actually going to do that, because he's just coming straight for that haven. I can just leave all those troops there and get some extra dice and potentially move Dugpa the hero there. So we'll save the food and the moves. And I think that's a better play. So we know the counter of omens is coming in there. When he activates, we'll have our hero there ready to go. So let's instead move Dugpa onto this thing with the skeletons and explore it. Move, explore. Remove any skeletons here. Cool. Place 2 garrisons here. Roll your hero dice. Gain 1 plunder per colour. Per skull. 4 skulls, gain 4 plunder. Every other player also gains a plunder. It's going down. I'm yelling plunder. Garrison here. Good work, Dugpa. Are there any quests actually that we want to do for next turn? Deepling allies. You may ignore the effect of Highland hexes. Archery is only 1 die, so we can actually get that. Gain any one of your feats. Instruction of the druids. Yeah, we want to do that. If your hero's on a marsh hex. Is there a marsh hex? Not that I can see. Okay. Feyenoord. I reckon we move onto the Imperial Guards hex and we explore it. So there is a curse, but there is a hex to explore here. Kyushi's Tavern. Gain 3 food. It's not empty. Take a quest action for 0 with +1 dice. for 0 action points with +1 dice. That's unreal. Oh my god, that is so good. Well, let's go for the Deepling Allies, I guess. No. We'll go for Instruction of the Druids. And we get an extra blue dice. So, 2 purples, 1 blue, 1 red, a yellow, and a white. Yep, so we're going to go for Instruction of the Druids. 2 lightning bolts and 4 skulls, 6 skulls, is 2 successes. So we will gain 1 victory point. Racking up the points, Deno. And we gain any one of our feats as well. We can just choose one. Flip this to gain 1 shield for every one of your Beastmasters here. Yep, we'll take that one, I think. Cool. That's unreal. Kyushi's Tavern. Beautiful. Okay, we're back to Dugpa this year. And I think Dugpa is going to move his troops into that hex. Try and take out that garrison of guys. He's got 1 Varg, he's got 1 archer, and he's got 1 tribesman. Oh, we do have to face that so that we can actually walk in there. Alright, so it's 2 garrison. We're rolling 1 white, and that's it. Our Vargs don't attack in combat. This terrain is highland, so they can only roll 1 dice anyway. So our 1 dice, a wound and a skull, a block. There's nothing. Amazing. So we get a victory point for that. And normal combat. So they're rolling a blue and a white. 2 skulls, not ideal. We're rolling a white, a yellow, and a red. 2 skulls as well. So we'll lose our 2 little guys. We'll gain 1 more victory point. And I think we're going to place out another haven there. On our next turn, that was a command. So here. So we're now going to pay a food to command our troops onto that hex with the Imperial Guardsmen. We can bring everyone, so we'll bring everyone. And that Imperial Guardsman's going down. Come on. We're going to finish the game with 2 combats on our havens, I think. Alright. He's up to 4 again. Okay. So we've got 1 purple archer. And that's it in the archery phase. On the marsh, you replace reds with whites. That only benefits us. Alright, so our archery phase, we do nothing, but we can re-roll up to 2 of our dice. Oh, we can actually pay assault to get an extra one, so let's do that. So our first roll, yep, we'll take that. And then our re-roll for that one, 2 damage in the archery phase. He rolls a blue and 2 whites. Well, that's not ideal. We can flip that in the clash phase. Yep, that's fine. So we lose 2 of our sword sisters to the Imperials. So we did no damage. That's bad, didn't I? Okay, so he's going to roll 2 whites, a yellow, and 2 blues because his red becomes a white. Now we can use our clash ability. Okay, so he's done 3 damage and he's blocked 2. That's probably the worst possible roll we could have gotten. 1, 2, 3. We can re-roll. Oh, we actually get a blue as well, because he's got more threat than us. Alright, so we've done 1 damage, and we will block. Yep, so we've done 1 and he's done 1. Because we're going to use our Beastmaster ability. So 1 blue, 3 whites and a yellow for him, and 1 blue, 1 purple and 1 white for us. So his roll again he rolls shields galore. Come on, Dano, use your lightning bolts. There we go. Alright, so we block and we get to do 2 things. Place your cheapest unit. We have no units left. I don't think I can activate any of our abilities. You may re any of your dice that do not show lightning bolts. Okay, let's go again. There we go. So he's only done 1 damage. We do 1. And we block 1. So that's it. We'll roll us first this time. That's a great roll, Deno. Come on, roll pass. Pass. Come on. Okay. We are going to use our lightning bolt to get through 1 of his damage. And he's going to kill our Beastmaster. Alright, so we are down to a blue and a purple. And he's down to a blue and 3 whites. 2 shields. No damage. Ooh, whoops. Nothing. Let's go again. Roll crap, guy. That's not ideal. Only 1 shield though. Come on, Dano. Oh. Alright. That's not good for us. Not good for us. I think we're going to lose our havens. And that's not much we can do about it. Possibly should have bought a weapon maybe. The Urn of Malice. Again, black every combat round. Oh my god, that would have been awesome. Discard this, place 1 of your destroyed units here on any of your havens. Yep, let's assume we bought a healing potion before we did that. And then we can place a destroyed unit on a haven, so we'll just take our archer guy and put him back there. That's it. Okay, I'm not sure what else to do. I don't think we can get... We can maybe get to the Imperial Guardsmen. We have 4 action points left. Replacing an item. Flip this to destroy 1 skeleton here. The Twilight Bow. There's no skeletons. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to accept that we're going to lose a haven. And that might need to be it. Yeah, we're going to build a haven here on the Imperial Slave Mines. And I just don't think we're going to be able to do too much else. Build a haven. We can move our hero twice and gain an item from the market, but I don't think they get us any victory points. We need to do the Deepling Allies quest. We're on a Highland quest, so we'll do Deepling Allies 2 yellow, 1, 2 purple, 2 blue and a red. 1 yellow, sorry. Deepling allies. We roll 2 lightning bolts and we roll 4 skulls, which means we gain a victory point here. And we take that Deepling Allies quest, but that's not going to get used. There's no other quests that we can do. I think Feanor is just going to move back to the sea tower. 1, 2. And then go to the market and then move back to the home base. The market action is Trader's Horn of Narngerd. All heroes may trade resources and items. Nothing there. Archery and clash. Yep, we'll use that. Alright, it's the final Nemesis phase. Alright, so the Imperial Guard is at 12, so he's actually going first. We just got to try and defeat him. So he's moving straight onto our haven with Feanor. We have a single purple guy. We didn't reinforce. We did actually have one, so I'm going to pretend that I did reinforce my haven there, because that is a very wise choice. Do we want to use our... No. So we'll spend assault. We get an extra white dice in archery. So we've got a purple and a white for our archery, and he's got 2 whites. We can re-roll our dice. I will not. He's 2 whites. He blocks 1 with his shield. What a pest. So he's down to 1. In defense, now we're rolling a blue because of our walls, plus a purple, and that's it. So 1 wound, and he's going to roll a white, 2 whites and a red. 1 wound's all we need, and it is all we need, except he gets the shield. He gets 2 shields. What a pest, Imperial Guardsman you are. Oh, we did actually get to roll an extra blue dice. Hey! Still don't get through, but that's us, that's him. Next round. 2 skulls. A skull and a lightning bolt. You and your enemy ignore all skulls. Stop him from killing me. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna ignore all skulls. So I'm just gonna roll all these at once because I know what they are. Perfect. Imperial Guard's defeated. We destroy 1 non-Imperial unit or threat here. If destroyed, remove its target and gain 5 victory points. 5 victory points, you say? Don't mind if I do. 37. Alright, so the next person to activate is the Counter of Omens. We should win this one. I feel pretty confident. He does have a lot of threat though. So the archery phase, he's got 5 white dice. Get out of here. 2 shields and 2 skulls. Our archery phase, oh yeah, Dukpa's over here now. Our archery phase is 1 yellow and 1 white, plus an extra white because of our tower defences. So our roll, 2 and 1, so we would suffer 1 damage and we'll just lose a tribesman. All right. Now, in combat, he's rolling a black. Oh my god. 3 purples and a blue. What is this guy doing? Oh my god, 5, and he's placing out 2 skeletons. 5 wounds. That's awful. Okay, fortunately we have 2 reds, a yellow, a blue, a white, and another white. And we can flip it to gain a thing here. Oh my god, that is an outrageous roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage back. And I'll spend my lightning bolt to re-roll this. And if I roll a hit, I kill him. Oh, it's a shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's down to 1. So I can flip that to lose a skull and just do no damage to anyone. I think that's actually better because I don't kill him if I got no units left. And he kills all my units by doing that. It's a risk, Deno. All skulls ignored. Okay. He rolls again. Still a fucking baller roll. 5. I need to roll ballistic as well. I roll 5 and I block one of his. And I can re-roll those, which I will. Defeat! Destruction! Death! Death! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counter of Omens is defeated. If destroyed, place 2 skeletons here and gain 2 victory points. What are you doing to me, mate? What are you doing to me? We lost everyone, so those 2 skeletons wipe out my haven, I'm pretty sure. Repeat clash. No units or a horde left yet. Remove haven. Boo. Oh well. And there's 2 skeletons there. What a crazy game. I don't think we're going to lose, but let's find out. Well, the banished gets to go annihilate up the top there. He's rolling 2 blues in the archery phase. He rolls a skull and a shield. We're rolling a blue, a white, and a purple in the archery phase. We do 2 damage, plus we can activate a lightning bolt, which is re-roll this dice into nothing. So we take, our one guy dies, we knock him down a little bit. Yep. That's a shame. So he destroys us. And that is not quite the end of him. He goes again, but there's no haven for him to attack, so. Amazing. All right, production phase, gain resources based on your total havens. So that's 6 resources for that, plus an extra 2 there, and then 6 resources plus an extra 2, 4, so that's 10. Just using anything because it doesn't really matter at this point. 1 for every hex with garrisons. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Plus 1 for every legion in play. There's none. Plus 2 for every faction in the Imperial Graveyard. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Then these guys go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 24. Plus there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, there is 1 horde in play. We did it. We did it. And we also score 2 for each of our havens in play, which is 41, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus we can spend victory, 5 per resource per victory point. So it's going to be another 2, and it's going to be another 2. Victory. Cool, yeah. So I enjoyed that. I played a little bit more conservative with my initial unit selection and tried to expand a little more carefully. I think that's probably the right way to approach the game. I'm definitely going to incorporate some of the more advanced cards and what have you, but yeah, that was really fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Hope you're enjoying BigDenoPlays for this new 2025. We've got some better cameras, we've got some better setup, and hopefully we've got slightly better audio as well. So I'm excited to keep bringing you cool games this year. I'll catch you all in the next episode. Big Deno.